Hi everyone, welcome to Allison Attempts. This week I am attempting to be the perfect podcast guest.
Hello everybody and welcome to Conversations About Conversations. On this show we talk with movers, shakers, and difference makers about the conversations they lead in the world. Today's guest is Allison Payne. Allison is a YouTuber and social media influencer. What's important to you about trying new things? Because I know it's really important to you.
It's funny timing because I just read a book. It gave me this new phrase that I think is perfect. The book was called Radical Confidence by Lisa Bilyeu. And she has a phrase in there, which she has coined, called purgatory of the mundane. It's basically, your life is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Maybe you have a good day, maybe you have a meh day, but it's not your best life. When I heard that, I was like, yes, that is where I'm at right now. That is my life. You know, I have a fine job. I have a fine place to live. It's nothing very exciting though. And I've been trying new things, intentionally trying new things for a few years now. It's been a while. And that's just a way to kind of make the day-to-day life more exciting and expand my comfort zone. I think a lot of times, especially in the purgatory of the mundane, we're all inside of our comfort zones. You do the same thing over and over and over. You wake up at the same time, you have the same coffee, you drive the same way to work, you eat the same things for lunch, you talk to the same people, you drive the same way home, you watch the same shows after work, you go to sleep, and you do it all again. So this is just a way to change it up a little bit. And it doesn't have to be anything big. You know, we can't all necessarily do something huge and new every single day, but just little things you can change to help shake it up.
On a scale from very challenging to very easy, how difficult is it for you to post content?
I'm not going to give you a straight answer. In general, it's fairly easy for me to post content to strangers. When I know that people I actually know are watching or looking at my content, that's very challenging for me. And I still have a hard time when somebody messages me and they're like, I saw this episode, it was really funny. I'm like, oh, thank you for watching. I have a hard time knowing that they've seen it.
What kind of meaning are you finding for you in putting yourself out there and having this show?
So having the show has kind of opened up a whole new experience for me. Like I said, I've been intentionally trying new things for a few years now, but having the show, it's like an accountability partner. I'm doing my episodes every single week. I'm having to actually do something new that week. It's given me a goal to work towards, something to work towards, like something meaningful and purpose-driven. It's giving me something to do that I feel is pushing me forward and helping me grow, making me a better person, learning new things.
I can tell that all of this is really exciting for you. It's flexing your creativity muscle, and it's a really interesting hobby to have, to be a YouTuber.
It is. It's been such a learning experience. I've only been posting videos for 3 to 4 months, so it's very new. I'm very much in the learning stages, and it's hard. It's hard trying to figure out how to edit and how to post and get camera angles and lighting and then promote it and market it and get the word out there. You use the word hobby, and that's essentially what it is right now. But I'm trying to go into it with a business mindset. There's a balance there though, because I'm not making any money from it right now, so it's a hobby. I'm working with a business mindset, so I'm adamant about putting my weekly videos out and sticking to my schedule. It's hard because I want it to be a business, but I also am trying not to stress too much or get discouraged when it's not taking off as fast as I would like it to. I'm trying to tell myself that this is something I'm having fun doing. These are things that I would want to do anyway. So it's okay if that's all this is. It's kind of a journal. for me, or a diary to look back and see all the things that I've done. I'm trying to balance those two mindsets right now: hobby, business, and just have fun with it. Some days it's easier than others.
I see you really leading a conversation, but rather than me name what conversation I think you're leading, although I'm happy to do that, I'm curious if you would call yourself leading a conversation and what that conversation would be.
I probably would not say that I'm leading a conversation.
Okay.
You've made me think about that, and I've tried to give myself a little more credit now, and maybe that's what I'm starting. I'm starting a conversation. It's kind of a one-sided conversation right now, which maybe is why I'm having a hard time thinking of it that way. But I would say the conversation that I'm leading or starting or trying to lead is to wake up to your day-to-day and just start thinking about how you can bring excitement into your life.
The way you sign off of your episodes, to me, is like throwing down a challenge. You say, here's what I attempted. What are you going to attempt?
I do sign off my episodes that way for a reason. I want people to say, hey, she did this. Can I do that? Or can I do something else? And that's, again, one of the reasons why I am doing some really big things, but also some little things, is to try to show people you don't have to go out and spend $200 to go skydiving. You can just try a new drink. I try to show that it's easier than I think a lot of people think to do new things in your day-to-day life. The piece of advice that I would give somebody starting a YouTube channel is to make it a channel that's fun for you. Something that you are going to enjoy doing, even if you're not making any money from it, even if nobody else is watching the episodes. Find something that you are interested in, that you can have fun doing long term, that you will continue to do even after you stop your YouTube channel.
You keep saying it's not there yet. Where is there?
I think that'll probably be a moving finish line. I will probably never be there. Let's say I can quit my full-time job and do this full-time. I'm going to want to go bigger. Then I'm going to want, a network to pick me up and have an actual show.
As a closing statement, what do you want people to do as a result of this conversation?
I would like them and 1,000 of their closest friends to go watch all my videos. I would say just start attempting new things. Try to change it up. Go somewhere new for lunch. Talk to someone new at work. Go to a different grocery store. Listen to a new podcast. Read a different book. Watch a different show. There's so many ways to do new things. And a lot of times, someone will start watching a new show. They don't realize they're doing something new, but they are. So I would say just now being aware of what you're doing in your day-to-day life and how you can bring in new things. Wake up and shake it up. Try to make it exciting.
Wake it up and shake it up.
It's going to be my new slogan. I just thought of it.
Allison, I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody out there in the audience for your support and for being a part of this conversation about conversations.
My name's Allison. This week, I attempted to be the perfect podcast guest. What are you going to attempt?
You were the perfect guest. Thank you for being a part of this conversation.